Peace be upon you and God's mercy and blessings. I welcome you all, God willing. Today marks the beginning of the courses offered by the Deanship of E-Learning and Distance Education at Qasim University, and this is at the start of the academic semester 443. Our course today, with God's permission, is titled Interactive Teaching Through the Blackboard Learning Management System, and God willing, it will last for 3 hours from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m., and we will have a break for Maghrib prayer, God willing. Our course today, or our training, is very simple. It talks about interactive teaching through the Blackboard system and the basics that we need to know while teaching through Blackboard. There will also be a segment for you to ask questions or address any technical issues you might encounter with the system. So we will go through the topics we will be working on today, and I know that you all are familiar with these matters, but we will still mention them. Our course today is simple. It covers interactive teaching via Blackboard and the basics for teaching. You can ask questions or address technical issues. We will review today's topics, which you are familiar with. This benefits new colleagues unfamiliar with Blackboard. And there will also be a segment for you to ask questions. So we will review the topics we will be working on today, and you all are aware of these topics. In case there are any new colleagues who are new to Blackboard, this part of the training is beneficial. As the semester starts and new colleagues join, let's take a moment. Are there any Blackboard issues you face? We can address any problems. And there might be some new colleagues unfamiliar with Blackboard, so they can benefit from this part of the training. As we start, and since we are beginning the academic semester and there are still colleagues joining us in the training, let's take a moment. Do any of you have any technical issues you are facing with the Blackboard system? If there are any problems you're encountering, we can address those while the colleagues are joining us. Do you have any questions, Dr. Sultan? To start, God willing, as we begin the academic semester, and there are still colleagues joining us in the training, let's take a minute or two. Do any of you have any technical issues you're facing with the Blackboard system at the start of the semester? If there's any problem you're encountering, we can also address it now. So let's respond to that now in a minute or two while the colleagues join us, as there are still some joining us. Do you have any questions, Dr. Sultan? It talks about the email from within the course page, and announcements arrive in another folder. Yes, regarding the email from within the course page, specifically this part. If we go into the course now, as we enter this very detailed and comprehensive course, you will definitely discover something interesting here that is called users and groups. If you look very carefully with me, you will clearly and distinctly see users. When we open this particular section, you will find that it shows the names of the students and all students. Each student has their email. Emails sent within the course go to the registered student email. Register the university email. Some students use personal emails like Gmail. The system only sends to official university emails, not personal ones. You can send an email from here. Emails go to students. Some may not receive them. Emails to registered university emails arrive. Personal ones do not. The Deanship of IT ensures communications are official through university email. Some students might have registered personal emails. The system doesn't forward messages to personal emails. It only sends messages to official university emails. So you can send an email and we'll look into it now. The email will go to the students. Some might receive it, others might not. Emails to university emails will arrive, but those who have registered personal emails won't receive it. The Deanship of IT has implemented security to ensure communications are official through the university email. Nothing goes in or out through personal emails. The email will go to the students. Some might receive the email, while others might not. The email sent to the registered university email will arrive, but those who have registered personal emails won't receive it. The idea is that the Deanship of Information Technology has implemented a kind of security here to ensure that communications are official through the university email. There is absolutely nothing here that comes in and out through personal emails or anything other than a nice email. This is the email section of the course page. The announcements arrive in another folder. This point is not clear to me. Could you please clarify what you mean by that? I mean, announcements are known to be available on a page we have called the announcements page. So we should have something in the course list here called announcements or course news, as you can see with me. Announcements or course news, whatever you want to call it, but the tool is known. It's the announcements tool, and you create the announcement from here, from create announcement. When students enter the course and go to the announcements, they see all the announcements in the format you see here. All the announcements are available here. There is no other folder or anything, and the name can just change. The name can just change. You can call it announcements. Another colleague can call it course news. But in the end, you must explain to the students that the announcements are available through the announcements link or by the name you named the announcements, such as course news, for example. What is this part? I can't see the PowerPoint presentation. The PowerPoint presentation isn't showing. Dr. Ibrahim, could you please clarify this part? Are you all seeing the screen with me? I'm sharing the screen. Oh, there's no screen sharing. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry, didn't pay attention to that part. Okay, okay. I will make a main page for you. This page is important. Today's training is on interactive teaching through the Blackboard LMS, lasting about 3 hours. Dr. Sultan asked if a copy of the announcement sent via email also notifies the student. If there's an issue, the student might miss the email notification, causing problems. Yes, doctor. Announcements go to the student's registered university email. Remember, all Blackboard messages must go to registered university emails. There was a question from Dr. Sultan about whether if a copy of the announcement is sent via email and also an email is sent to the student, would the student receive a notification in the email system at the center? And now, if there is an issue, the student might not receive a notification about the email, which could cause a problem. Yes, doctor. If there's a copy of the announcement, it will be sent via email, provided that the registered email of the student is the university email. So keep in mind this point. Any messages or emails, any message that comes out from within Blackboard to reach the student must be sent to their registered university email. This is a very important point. Sometimes a student might log in and change their email, and if they set a personal email, they won't receive any messages on that personal email. So you all need to make sure that the university email is the one that is registered and confirmed in their information. The student's email must be their university email. This is a very important point. Sometimes a student might log in and change their email, and if they set a personal email, they won't receive any messages on that personal email. So you all need to make sure that the university email is the one that is registered and confirmed in their information.